Good morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I just wanted to hop on here in my lovely bathroom because it's almost the only place that I can get a little moment of peace and quietness. My kids just busted in. I'm having to start this video over again. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and talk to you about my new lifestyle, the change, I guess my transformation. I've been on this journey since the very end of September. So it's been 5 months, October, November, December, January, February. We're just into March. Yeah, so it's been 5 months. And I started very end of September. And when I started, I just thought I was joining a diet plan because, you order a kit and it's got shakes and stuff in it. I didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into. I just knew that, I've tried shakes and patches and pills, and I've even done shots, B12 shots, and all while changing my diet completely, like completely flipping it upside down and changing my diet and eating healthier and as healthy as possible. Working out. I've done many workouts. I love working out. It's something that helps me, running and walking, and I love like CrossFit and hard workouts, but I haven't been able to do that because I gained so much weight after pregnancy. And then after pregnancy, trying to gain the weight, I had 2 pregnancies back to back, and I had gained a lot of weight, hadn't lost much weight after, and then had another baby and gained more weight, just within a year. The younger boys are 12 months apart. And so after all that, and then I opened up my daycare, and so I was in the home with these children all day long with my snacks and readily available junk food at all costs. I was always busy, and it was a craziness. It was a lot of craziness because I had all these children in my home, and we had parties all the time. We had tea parties with Mad Hatter. We had another party with Moana. We had Christmas parties, Valentine's Day parties. We celebrated everything, and we always had sweets and all the fun little foods that children like, that aren't really good for losing weight. So I changed my diet, and I really tried, and I did lose the weight. I did start losing weight, but I was not eating. I was only eating, I can't remember, like 600 calories a day or something. I was on the HCG diet, like the really extreme diet where I was getting the HCG shots and the B12 shots, and I was eating nothing really, and it was so bad. And that's whenever I gained after I couldn't do it anymore because life got busy, and I just couldn't do it anymore. It was hard to sustain and keep up with. So, and it really wasn't healthy for me. So I gained it all back, and then some, like so much weight. And then we went through the stresses of building a home and buying a new home and selling a home. And whenever you're going through that process, there's a lot of home showings, and you're not really eating at home, and you're eating out and on the run, and eating late and unhealthy. Anyways, so that's kind of my story of how I was able to gain weight. Or how I became overweight. I have struggled to lose weight with every pregnancy. I gain a lot of weight during my pregnancies, even watching my weight, even watching what I eat and trying, I just gain weight. It's just what my body does. I don't gain the average 20 to 30 pounds. I gain a lot. I think every pregnancy I gained like 60 pounds. I know that's a lot. But I don't know where I was going with all this now. My mind just, so that's how I became overweight. And as a woman, you're going through hormone changes and breastfeeding and all that. And the main reason why you have a hard time losing weight is because of your hormones. And my hormones didn't know what to do, because I would be pregnant and then I would have a baby and then I would breastfeed and then I would get pregnant and then have a baby and then breastfeed. So my hormones were like all over the place. What are we doing? Anyways, and so I joined this program. They, thinking I'm just going to eat this food that they send me, the shakes and the mashed potatoes and the cookies and the bars and all these things, and it was going to be like all the other ones that I've tried before, because I've tried them all. I think every year, every 3 months, I was trying something. I would give it 3 months and I would have no results, and I would get disappointed and discouraged, and then the roller coaster went. I would get depressed and discouraged, and I'd quit, and then I would be disgusted with myself a month later, 2 weeks later, whatever, and I'd try all over again. So I thought this was going to be the same thing. I was just going to give it a shot, and but I was going to give it my all. I was all in. I was like, I'm going to do everything that they tell me to do. I'm not going to ask questions. Whatever they tell me to do, I'm just going to do it. So I did. And to my belief, my surprise, it has been the only thing that's helped me, and it's not the food. It's not the food that they give you and the meal and the recipes that they teach you to help you get into these healthy habits. That is not what's helped me. The main thing that's helped me is the educational part of this whole thing. I know I've talked about it before. The last time I talked about it, I didn't have the books. I have them ready. So the main thing that helped me was the educational parts. When you order your kit, you pick out the foods that you want, the shakes, and there's cookies, and there's crunchers, and there's soups, and there's brownies, and biscuits, and all kinds of foods, and they're all tasty. So then you also get the books. You get your life book, and you get Dr. A's Habits of Health. I honestly didn't know when I was going to find time to read books. I didn't know. I started off by listening to the podcasts of the life book, the elements that are in the life book. So some of the elements are knowing what you want to accomplish, building a healthy mindset, learning to eat every 3 hours, the key role of hydration in reaching a healthy weight, they're dealing with food addiction, maximizing your anti-inflammatory I can't say that word. inflammation protection, mastering your thoughts and emotions. So that's just a few of them. The elements are in there. So I just started listening to the podcast. I would take the boys to gym, and I would be sitting in the parking lot because COVID, and I would just listen to the podcast of the elements. And then I was like, oh wow, there's something about this. And I recognized that I was starting to instill these in my life. Like it was helping with my mindset. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe I should crack open the book. So it's basically like your own personal journal. You start off with, the first thing is introducing your life book. So in the beginning of the book, you write down your thoughts right now, like first day, this is my thoughts, or the first week or whatever, and this is how my life is right now, and this is what I'm thinking. You just put it down on paper, and you read through the book one page at a time, and just start reading, and then you'll come to more questions, and then like your current story. How is your life? That's where you write down all of the things about your life. And then there's in here, and there's questions. Okay, now it's your turn. So he explains some things in here, and tell me a bit about yourself and create a powerful snapshot. So like I have mom, wife, teacher, there's stuff in there. And then it asks you stuff like your age, your height, your weight, your BMI, if you know it, your current your current waist circumference at the belly button inches, any allergies, any current medication, any illnesses. So, and then it asks you, how are some, here are some ideas to, how is your physical health? And then it asks you to score it from bad, poor, fair, good, optimum. So, and then it asks you your weight status, your eating habits. Anyways, and you go through and you put on, 1 through 10. My weight status was a 1 when I started. And so like you go through and you put 1 through 10. So my weight status was bad. And then you get a score. And I'm guessing the highest score that you can get is a 60, and I got a 30. So I was like right in the middle. And then you just keep going. And then there's, how is your mental health? And so you score from 1 to 10. Your most relationships, are they bad, poor, fair, good, or optimum? Attitude at work, meaning and purpose, spiritual time, community service, and hobbies and fun. So, and then you just go through the book, and it's like a journal, and it helps you master your thoughts, emotions. It helps you, it helps your mindset, and it helps you change from it helps you change a bad habit to a good habit. So on the back of this, it says, in your life book, I will give you the knowledge, tools, and gifts of creativity so you can write the first year of your new life using the key elements to guide your new story and celebrate your journey to optimal health and well-being. That's the life book. And then Dr. A's habits of health. I'm still working through this. It's the path to permanent weight control, optimal health, and well-being. So if you don't know, Dr. A is the nation's 10th board certified physician in critical care. He helped pioneer emerging subsidy of intensive he helped pioneer the emerging subspecialty, I don't know, of intensive care medicine, serving as director of critical care at Grandview Medical Center. Anyway, so he is, so in this book, it helps you go from survival to thriving. I'm going to read what it says on the back of the book because it's a good overview. So if you've ever tried to lose weight only to gain it back, Dr. A's Habits of Health offer a life-changing breakthrough that show you not only how to reach and maintain your healthy weight, but how to create a life of renewing vibrance, health, and spirit, all under the easy to follow guidance of one of America's most essential and compassionate practitioners of weight management, optimal health, and well-being. So that's what all this is about. And there's something in here that says 85% of people who go on a diet without behavioral support gain the weight back within 2 years. And that was me. I would always gain the weight back a lot faster than 2 years. So this plan is about much more than weight loss. It's about reaching and maintaining optimal health and well-being. It is a lot about your mindset. And so that has been the biggest change in my my life, my transformation, my dieting, my whatever you want to call it. I haven't ever been able to lose weight this easy. No, I have tried everything, and I have moments or weeks where I stall, and I have to look back and see what I've done. What have I done that has caused me to stall? And then I think, oh yeah, I remember. And I remember, like at lunch, the kids didn't eat all their chicken nuggets, and I was cleaning up, and I picked up chicken nuggets, and I did all that. And anyways, what I did was kick myself out of fat burn. And I did it mindlessly. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. It's just, you're a mom, you're cleaning up, and it just happens. And then you're like, oh man, yeah. Anyways, so, that's another reason why I gained weight, and why I was overweight. Excuse me. So I've caught myself, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatever. And if it's not on my plan, I try really hard not to do it. So you do all this stuff, you do the books, you eat the foods, you follow the guide. And once I get to my goal weight, I will transition into a whole foods diet. And I don't lean on all the foods that they send me, which they call fuelings. So it's been an awesome transformation for me for my mindset. I don't know. So with the community, you get the 4 or 5 elements. You get me as your coach. You get the educational part, 4 elements. You get the educational parts. You get the books. You get there's YouTube videos and podcasts, and they help. They're the educational parts that help you change your mindset. So if you change your mind, basically you change your life. And so then there's the educational part. There's the feelings, the food that they send you, and those are like training wheels to help you take baby steps to gaining your eating habits, and being in control of your eating habits. So you have 5 feelings a day, and then you make one meal a day, and everything else is already planned out, proportioned, nutritionally, macro, all that stuff that I don't know about. It's already planned out. You just open, it doesn't matter. You can eat, if you want to eat a brownie, you can eat a brownie. If you want to eat a chocolate chip bar or whatever it is, you can eat a chocolate chip bar for breakfast or right before bed, or if you want a pancake, there's pancakes, mashed potatoes, there's all kinds of stuff, and it doesn't matter which one and what order you eat them in. They're all work together to make a nutrition, to meet your nutrition 100%. And then there's the one meal that you make a day until you start transitioning, and then like you transition slowly, and then you eventually, by the end of it, your mindset out of the education will be back, and then your mindset will be in the right place to be able to tell yourself when to stop, when to not, and when to not really indulge but enjoy, and you will have more control over being able to stop whenever you are at a birthday party or celebrating somewhere. You'll be able to make healthier choices, and then be able to stop whenever you're full, because you've changed your mindset. And then lastly, there's the community. The community is a group of like-minded people that come together and encourage and lift up and give tips and give hard words when you need them. A lot of people thrive off of the community. I enjoy reading everybody's stories and everybody's tips, and even if I have a question, I don't understand something, or I'm having a hard time, I can just go into the community. It's on Facebook, or text my community of people that I have around me, my coaching team that's around me, and they can give me a hard word, they can give me a word of encouragement, they can give me guidance, they can tell me, oh, have you tried looking in your book and reading element 4, or they'll send me the video, the YouTube video or whatever, to an element or of somebody else speaking. Anyway, so it's a really great community. It's more than a diet. It is completely changed my life, transformed my life. My mindset is in a lot better place than it used to be, and I believe that anybody can do this. As long as you stick to the plan, you can do it. As long as you are willing to give it 100% and then do all the things that is asked without question, you will do wonderful. You have to be ready, because it is a change, and change is hard. But it's not hard whenever you want it. It is not hard when you want it. I wanted it so bad because I am tired of standing on the sidelines watching my kids play basketball and jumping on the trampoline and going down water slides and doing all the riding bikes, and I don't I was missing out in life, and I didn't want to miss out on life. And that's how I knew it was important to me. So that's why I was like, let's do this. So there you have it. Transformation Tuesday. Talk to you later. Bye.